14:45. Literally. And what is Monday being called according to in Arabic? Very good. Yawm al-Ithnain. Okay, everybody. So, as I am your English teacher, and you already know that we are going to start a English lesson. So, I am welcoming all of you in your English lesson. So, what do we have to do first? Okay, so we have to words in as usual. So, just you already know what you have to do. Very good. You have to open up your dictionaries and yes, notebooks. You have to draw margin lines. You have to draw, write the date and date which in English. You will not be writing Arabic date on your notebooks. You will not be writing Arabic date, Islamic date, and Islamic date on your English notebook. You will be writing this date 8th of January 2024 and day Monday on your English notebooks. Is it clear to all of you? Ready your pages for the classwork? So unit number 19. What's the title of unit number 19? Very good. Lazy Bones Jones. Now, you have to draw a line in the middle of your page. We're mentioning words. And on the other side, we'll be writing meanings. Okay. So our first word is hope. What is hope? I always used to say that I hope this, I hope this. We always used to say that I hope that you didn't mind, I hope that you are fine, I hope that you are absolutely correct or you are absolutely great. Okay. So I want the meaning which is being written in dictionaries. Hurry up, open up. Desert, desert, desert. Second word is desert. Third word is impress. Impress. The fourth word is narrow. Okay? So hurry up to find out the meanings of hope, desert, impress, narrow. Just raise your hands who have find out the meanings of these four words. Yes, Anavya. What's the meaning of hope? Hope. Very good. So Anavya is saying, feeling that it's a feeling. Hope is a feeling that something you want Okay, an uninhabited island or okay, uninhabited tropical island. Okay. Now, who's translating the meaning of impress? Very good. The Rab is saying the meaning of impress is make someone feel admiration and respect. Clap for the Rab. Very good. So we have the meaning of verb, desert, impress, and now who's translating the meaning of narrow? Yes, see? Very good. Asif is saying that narrow meaning is a small width in comparison to length. A small width in comparison to length. Okay. Now, as I've told you that we are having four words. First word is hope. That means feeling that something you want may happen, something you wish for. And second word is desert. Desert can be waterless area of land with few plants. Leave a place. If someone is leaving that place and making it seem empty. For example, if everybody is moving from a place they were living and they making it seem empty, that means that place has become desert now. Okay, uninhabited tropical island. Okay, where nobody is living right now. Only there are few plants and there is no water. Okay, the third one is impress. Make someone feel admiration that you are praising somebody, and respect. That means you can say that you are making someone aware of something important. It can be coming in the same view. Okay, now the last word is narrow, and the meaning of narrow is a small bit in comparison to the land. Narrow is you are going to reduce area or reduce the number of possibilities of something. You can use in this sense too. If we are using verb, narrow in the form of verb. If we are using narrow in the form of verb, so we can say that narrow is like to reduce possibilities of something. If something is going to happen, so we can say that there are narrow possibilities. There are less number of possibilities of happening something. You can say it is limited in extent. So you have to note it down as your classwork in cursive handwriting. And now we'll be moving towards the reading. So students, now we are gonna do reading of unit number 19 from what it has been written in the unit number 19, Lazy Bones Jones. So students, I hope so you have opened your Oxford Reading Circle and unit number 19, Lazy Bones Jones in front of you. And as you can see that I have placed my dictionary, and you also have to open your dictionaries in front of you, so as if we'll be having any tricky word, we'll be finding out the meaning easily. Okay, so now I'm gonna read it for you people. Lazy Bones Jones. Jason Jones. It's the name of a person. Jason Jones was the laziest boy in the class. He was known as JJ to some, but Lazy Bones Jones to most of the children in the school. Can you say his name is Jason Jones? So there are two J's, so that's why he was famous for JJ, okay? But most of the people were aware of his names like Lazy Bones Jones, okay? When Mr. Dogan, the teacher of class 4, asked who will help me tidy up. Tidy up? Clean up. Very good. So tidy up means clean up. Jones would always find something important to do. So whenever Mr. Dogan, his teacher was saying that who's gonna help me in cleaning the class, so Mr. John was, as it is being told us, he was the laziest person. So he had something important to do except cleaning, okay? Other than cleaning. He would tie his shoelaces or rummage about in his desk for a pencil or close his eyes and frown to show he was deep in thought. So who's gonna tell me the meaning of rummage? Very good. To make a rapid search of something, like to show somebody that you are very busy in searching something, or you are very busy in doing something. And frown. Oh, very good, Aisha. It's an expression of worry. Very good. So whenever his teacher was saying him to do the cleaning part of the class, so he was just pretending that he is doing something very important, like he's tying his shoes. He started finding something out of his desk like pencil, or he was just make faces like he is in deep thought, okay? When he was being particularly dramatic, he would clutch his stomach and grimace in pain. Who's gonna tell me the meaning of grimace? We had done it earlier. Very good, Umar Kashif. Umar Kashif is saying grimace is to make faces whenever you are in pain. Very good. So, next. Jones never volunteered for anything. We had done the meaning of volunteer. Who's gonna tell it to me? Yes, Saima? Okay, to offer someone your help, or to yourself for free, that you are not charging someone for helping him, okay? And when it was time to clear or tidy, well, Jones became Lightning Jones. He was there 1 second and gone to the next. Okay, so they are saying that when the cleaning part is being done, so John became the Lightning John from the Lazy Bones Jones, and he just is in the snap, and in the second snap is just out of the reach. Okay. Now, who's gonna rephrase this page, what we have just read, in their own words? Yes, Ismail, you want to rephrase it? Go ahead. Very. Clap for Ismail. So Ismail is saying that there's a boy Johns, whose name is complete name is Jason Johns, but everybody is remembering him or aware of his name that is being given to him due to his laziness, that his name is Lazy Bones Jones and he is more famous with this name. So when he had never volunteered himself for cleaning part and making things in arrange. Okay, now we are gonna do reading next. Okay, the children liked Mr. Dogan immensely. Very good. Entirely, hugely, बहुत ज़्यादा. He has a good sense of humor. What's the meaning of humor? Very good. It's a state of mind, beta. Whenever we are talking, we have heard many people saying that you have a good humor. That means they have good sense of humor. They are having a good state of mind that they can answer anybody at the same time. And was cheerful. Cheerful? Very good. Exciting. He was always ready to help when they had a problem. He joined them at games and never missed the chance to watch them playing cricket. This was his favorite game, and he often used examples from it when he addressed the children. Now, can you tell me about whom we are talking in this paragraph? Very good, Subhan. We are talking about Mr. Dogan. Okay, so Mr. Dogan is very cheerful, has a very cheerful personality, and he is having good humor, and he just liked cricket a lot, and he used the examples from the cricket whenever he is teaching. Address meaning that whenever he is talking or when he is teaching. Okay, play it with a straight bat, Charlie, he would say when Charlie Morris, the storyteller of the class, began to tell one of his stories. Okay, so whenever Charlie Morris, who was the storyteller, who's gonna tell me the meaning of storyteller? Very good, Ibrahim. Ibrahim is saying the storyteller is the one who tells stories. Okay, so Charlie Morris was the, we can say, chatterbox of the class whenever he used to tell the stories to others. So Mr. Dogan was used to say to him that played with a straight bat. Okay, as he has told us that Mr. Dogan's favorite game was cricket, and he was used to use examples from the cricket whenever he was teaching to the students. Well fielded! You caught that just in time to Mary Mothers when she understood a joke. And whenever Mr. Dogan was cracking a joke and somebody like Mary Mothers just started laughing, so he was used to say that well fielded. And you know that who's a well fielder? To catch something at a, like, for us the one who's good fielder is that person who's just fielding the ball well. Okay, so when the person is um, catching the ball in time, so we used to say that well fielded. So he was used to say that to Mary Mathers when he was used to crack a joke, and she just, if she understood that joke. That stumped you, Bob, to Bob Smith when he could not answer a question. Okay, stumped out. Okay, like if somebody is not able to answer a question, so he was used to say that you are stumped out. Okay, a hat trick, Mike. Keep it up and you'll get promoted in the batting order. Okay, to Mike Barton, who always did well in his test but who was not the brightest pupil in the class. So he was used to say, Mike, as we are reading, and the author has told us that Mike was not a brilliant, brightest pupil of the class. So he was used to say him in an encouraging way that keep it up and you'll be get promoted in the batting order. So whenever he'll be using the names of good batsmen, he will be keep taking the name of Mike too. Okay. Out of Doug Paul to Paul Jameson, who often got no marks at all for his maths. You'll be the honor of the all pretty soon, okay? And he would encourage the class with, "Come on, guys, be team players. Don't let the side down." On Monday morning, Mr. Dogan told the children that he was being put in charge of the weekend camping trip to Dawnford Nature Reserve. "It's a great place and you'll enjoy it," he told them when they had calmed down. "But I want you all to do your fair share." Okay, fair? Very good. Fair means rent. Very good. Teamwork and all that. Okay, that's an expression. Okay. The children promised to help. Only JJ mumbled. Who's gonna tell me the meaning of mumbled? Very good, Sunaisha. Mumbled means to speak in a low voice. Okay, unclearly. If somebody is speaking unclearly in low voice, yet you are not able to identify whatever he is saying, that means he's mumbling something and didn't look too keen. Keen? Interesting. There was much debate about what they should take, where they would sleep, what they would eat, and so on. Mr. Dogan answered all their questions. The rest of the week passed without incident. Incident? Event. Very good, Ahmed. Plans were made and the excitement in class grew. Not much serious classwork was done. On Friday, the children got to school earlier. A large coach waited for them in the school car park. Parents and children stood around in little groups waiting for someone in authority to show their face. We had done the meaning of authority. Who's going to tell me the meaning of authority? Okay, the one who's having power. Just clap for Daniel. Hurry up, everyone. Very good, Daniel. And soon Mr. Dogan appeared with a beaming smile. Beaming? Who's gonna tell me the meaning of beaming? Very good, Arham. So beaming smile, shining smile like a flash, okay? Mr. Dogan went from group to group and chatted merrily. Merrily? Happily. Very good. With the parents, he assured them that their little darlings would have a wonderful trip and that every effort had been made to ensure their safety and comfort. Very good. After the equipment, who's going to tell me the meaning of equipment? Very good, Ali Farhan. Equipment meaning is an instrument. Okay. Food and bags had been packed into coach. Mr. Dogan announced that children should board the coach. The excited children said their farewells. We had done the meaning of farewell. Who's going to tell me the meaning of farewell? Very good, Ibad. So to say someone goodbye if someone is leaving. Some were tearful. And what's the meaning of tearful? Very good, Abdul Hadi Inam. Tearful is to cry with tears. Very good. Tears in eyes. Very good. When all the heads on board the coach had been counted at least 4 times, like every teacher out there is the same as when you were going for your trip and your teachers were counting you many times. I think so it was about 20 to 30 times your teachers counted you. Okay, and the driver was in his seat. The coach moved off as it passed out of the school gates and rumbled on the road, and the children burst into the song. Okay, burst, to break violently, and rumbled Make a deep continuous sound. Very good, Abdul Hadi Javed. So who's gonna rephrase it till what we have read? Yes, Rahima, go ahead. Very good. Just clap for Rahima, everybody. So now we are in reading the unit number 19, Lazy Bones Jones, and there is a boy whose name is Jason Jones, and there is another character whose name is Mr. Dogan, who's the main character, and Mr. Dogan is their teacher, and he's planning a trip. And where the trip is going? Very good. So Huzafa has told us that trip is going to Donford Nature Reserve. Okay. So Mr. Dogan is planning a trip to Donford Nature Reserve, and they all are going for a trip, and they all are excited, and they had made plans for that, and they had took the lunch, and they are just going up with the teacher to their destination for a weekend trip. They are gonna camp it. They are gonna do camping, and till then, till right now, what we have read, it was rephrasing. Now, as we'll be moving and we'll be reading next, we'll be getting an idea that what is the story about Lazy Bones Jones. As we already know a few chunks of it, that why it's Lazy Bones Jones, that the boy Jason Jones always a lazy person is always lazy person. Whenever somebody is saying any task to him, he just try to refuse that task. So students, will be reading its next part inshallah in the next class, and just try to read it by yourself and try to rephrase it. And I hope so you enjoyed the reading part today. Please note down your classwork of words meaning, which we had done today in cursive handwriting on your notebook. Till then, Allah Hafiz.